Hello and welcome to Man of the Antz Plays Detached on the Oculus Rift and Touch that you can just about make out there. So, I've had a bit of a faff getting this game to work. It's been a bit of a problem getting it to be picked up by OBS Studio, which is the recording software that I use to record stuff. So at the moment, all I can actually see on the preview window on my second monitor is it's probably going at about a quarter of a frame a second preview window. Now, I've tested this, and I've recorded a few things, and it does seem to actually work when you play the video back, but I'm very much counting on that being the case, and that it's not actually recording about a quarter a second FPS video, which would be a little bit frustrating, to say the least. I have had to record it in a slightly different way to usual, partly because of the issues I've been having with Oculus, and the new Oculus and OBS, which doesn't seem to play very well together, which Oculus are aware of and apparently looking into along with OBS engineers. But I also can't use the secondary method I use of recording. I've had to go to a third method. A thirdiest method? I don't know, something like that. So, here we are. I know next to nothing about this game. It's set in space, it's quite pretty, and I should probably put my hands up right away and say I haven't actually bought this game. That was gifted to me by a PR company via the developers or publishers of the game. So, disclaimer, it was a freebie. Which is also actually quite cool, because it was my first freebie game. So, how cool is that? I'm actually big enough for getting freebie games. It's the first one, obviously, but still, not going to sniff at that. So we'll do the tutorial to start with, find out what the game's all about. And fingers crossed the recording works.
Session. Helmet calibration.
Oh, hello.
Use your head to aim at objects.
So far, so good.
Calibration complete.
Text's a little bit close.
Initiating startup sequence.
Kind of got to go cross-eyed to look at it.
Active. Fuel tank connected. Oxygen tank connected. NAND storage active. Thrusters activated.
Okay. Trigger does something. Okay. So trigger turns it on and then the right stick to move?
Test thrusters input.
Don't understand.
Test thrusters input.
Oh no, it's just the one stick you use. Right, that's why I'm confused. Movement brake is the grip button?
Use movement brake to stop. Use rotation to point in any direction.
So rotation is hold down the trigger on the other controller, on the right controller, and then move the controller around.
Test rotation input.
Ooh, oh.
Test
that's
complete.
Interesting.
Follow the markers and fly through checkpoints.
That's a very novel way of moving. I've gone 100% in a circle there. So you kind of need to use both controllers to move around. That's actually really cool. I can see why they said that this game can cause a little bit of motion sickness, because, yeah. If you're not used to it, that sort of movement's going to
I don't want to rush
mess you right up.
We need to hurry if you want to leave for this gold mine in this century.
I...
Anyway, you know what to do. I can trust you, right? You are an engineer, aren't you?
Yeah?
Aren't you?
Could be. Is that what you want me to be? Seems to be maximum speed. It is very pretty. Let's give it a little bit of a gentle rotate. There we go. Getting the hang of this now. Ooh, just about. Yeah, there you go. Ooh. Yeah, that counted. That counted. Okay. Many more of these? Apparently so. So I suppose that white crosshair that's floating around is my actual vector, the actual direction I'm moving in. Yeah. Yes, it is. Ah, this looks like the last one now, doesn't it?
Please proceed to the airlock. Get in range to interact with objects.
And then...
Use interaction key to interact. Use interaction key to interact.
I don't know what that is. Oh, hello. It actually shows you on the thing. That's actually really cool.
EVA training session complete.
That's actually really cool. Okay. That's very promising. So let's start a new game. Arcade or Astronaut? Simplified flight control, complex flight control. I guess we'll turn... Is that the same tutorial we've already done, do you think? Let's find out. I suppose we'll start... Let's start with Arcade and see what that's like.
Welcome to EVA training
It
session.
is the same one.
Helmet calibration. Use your head to aim at objects.
I do just want to see...
Calibration complete.
Yep. If I look down, I'll move that down a little bit.
Initiating startup sequence. Rangefinder active. Fuel tank connected. Oxygen tank connected. NAND storage active.
What do I want to know?
Activated.
Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, let's
Test.
let's Let's quit to main menu. We shall start again. New game, arcade, tutorial off. Yes.
Things did not happen according to plan.
Oh, they rarely do. They rarely do.
Then again, out here, nothing ever does.
Nothing ever does, no.
It was supposed to be a simple salvage operation. Okay, last one, locked and loaded.
Great. Let's get out of here.
An easy score if you have the right ship.
Which I guess you do.
I'll hitch a ride with the cargo.
Okay, starting the countdown.
But in space, nothing is ever simple.
Nope.
The sensors are acting up. It seems like the hub just detached.
Yeah, give me a sec, I'll check it out. This is strange. I thought I locked this.
Okay.
You did.
This is a green. Hurry back.
I saw you.
19, 18, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Ooh. Mysterious stranger.
Things did not happen according to plan.
As they often do not.
What the? Then again, out here, nothing ever does.
Because of that son of a bitch. Detached. Forgot to put my harness on. And flickering detached. There we go. So can you see the... No, you just get a black loading screen. I do have a bit of artwork to look at whilst I am waiting for the game to load at least. It's that son of a bitch who just flipped us the bird. Okay.
Status.
Releasing
update.
clamps.
Communication relay. Thrusters activated. Use airlock to exit the hub.
So still a very similar control method. I'm guessing this is just like the way that when you rotate it just stops. I'm guessing that's what it means by the arcade method. I'm assuming the advanced method then would be a little bit less forgiving, so you could end up just spinning through space. Okay, so let's head over here. And up. Nope, stop. Why can't I?
Not enough NANDs. Find a NAND to power up airlock.
She's up there somewhere. I guess I'm not going through there, am I? Ooh, lordy. So I wasn't really aware this game had much of a single player. The stuff I looked at previously mainly talked about multiplayer in the game, so I'm quite excited to see some form of single player. Okay, so back out. Can I use that panel? Yes, looks like. Right, okay, so that's that barrier disabled. It's a very interesting control method. I can see again why I'm quite VR hardened, but if you're not used to it, I think that would freak you right out.
Airlock activated. Ready to use.
Ooh, pretty. Pretty. That's why I love space games. Where am I supposed to be going? Nowhere, I guess. Over there to that. But let's go get this NAND. Is this another NAND? Isn't that awesome? Isn't that absolutely awesome? Fuel container. Ugh. Yes, please. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race in this one, I think. No need to be crazy. Shtudup. Okay. Another airlock, another airlock. Oh, am I going outside? Hello? Slightly weird lighting effect on the edge of the planet there as my view kind of hits the edge of it. That's amazing, isn't it? Look at that. That is absolutely amazing.
Don't worry, I didn't forget about my space sloth. Here's the plan. You need to access the escape pod in the emergency bay. Unfortunately, sensors show that the hub is offline. Try to fix the other hubs. That should power up the emergency bay. I'll try to get back to you as soon as... Damn! I'll get back to you when I'm finished with this maneuver. Right? Good
Right.
luck, mate. Echo
Cool.
out.
See ya, Echo. So where am I going? In the emergency bay here. So I assume that'll be somewhere up here. Right? Well, I see what it's called, Detached now as well, just floating through space. Without any form of tether or anything. Very dangerous thing to do, I imagine. I'm looking for some form of access. Oh, I've got a little shadow. So I cannot see anything. I wonder if I'm supposed to be going across... Oh, is this something? It's looking promising. Looking promising. No, doesn't look like it, does it? I don't think that's going to do anything, but we should go and make sure. Wonder what that does. What are those two? Shield and guns, that looks like. Yeah, let's get out of here. Doesn't seem to do anything. And the other two buttons don't seem to currently do anything either. So we'll see if they pop up at some other point. So yeah, I don't think we're supposed to be in this module at all, are we? Unless there's anything down here. So it does not appear to be. Look at that. Oh, so good. I think we're supposed to be heading for this one. That's what I've decided. So let's float on over there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And although I'm having to use the third method of controlling compared to what I'd use, or recording I should say, as I mentioned, it isn't using the Oculus mirror. The game does at least output a standard, non-distorted view, so I can record that rather than the Oculus mirror, which will quite helpfully mean that you won't get any of the red flicker if the frame rate does drop. Although, to be honest, it is seeming quite stable at the moment. Not noticed any drops at all. So there's some weird, there's one down there as well. I don't know what they are. Something over there for us to collect as well. Let's go get this. Oxygen's getting a little bit low, and I think that's fuel, isn't it? Yeah, it's not oxygen. Which means that's fuel as well. Up. Ah, we can get in here. And does going inside refill your oxygen, I wonder? Probably not.
Scanning environment. Communication relay. Status update. Communication offline.
So we have to get everything online, possibly? Ooh, yeah, right.
New module acquired.
That just makes us go faster? Yeah, okay. That's cool. Cool, cool, cool. No panels I can see there to... Ah, it's because it's down there. Sneaky.
Reboot in progress.
Oh, you do go a lot faster, don't you? Ooh, and some lovely oxygen.
Reboot complete.
Lovely stuff. And there isn't actually anywhere else for us to go here. So, with that reboot complete, can we even get out? Well, that's a question. What happens if you try to go through when they're red? Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay. Ooh, we're going to have to try and go this way then, aren't we? See if there's anything up here. Although I'm not entirely hopeful. So have we just immediately got ourselves so stuck that we're about to die? Have we indeed?
Warning, high velocity particle stream ahead.
Oh. So we can't go that way, but does that mean if we go down here... there will be somewhere for us to go. Yes. Ooh, ooh dear. Yep,
Suit
fair enough.
damaged.
Yep, okay, my bad. My bad. Something we can get through there. No. What about there? Yes.
Status update. Communication relay. Communication online. Reactor chamber. Power offline. Power relay. Transmitters offline. Power inverter. Inverter offline.
A lot of things offline is what you're telling me then. There's no point in getting that fuel at the moment because we just do not really need it. So I'm a little bit hesitant just to start picking up everything straight away. So there isn't really anything else we can do in there, is there? So the communications is down, but it needs everything else to work by the look of it. Oh no, just say communications online. Okay, so we have achieved something. We've also damaged our suit quite considerably, which is also lovely. And on that note then, I might leave that just about there. Because that's about 20 minutes so far. Assuming the recording worked, of course, so fingers crossed. Hopefully you'll just get to hear me moaning about it. And everything will be fine. I do like the crack in the visor to signify the damage that we've taken. I'm assuming that that'll just work its way across as we take more damage.
I can see on my sensors that you fixed the communication relay.
I did.
Wait.
What?
Alright, rendezvous coordinates sent to the emergency bay.
Okay.
You owe me a... Ah, damn, I got pirates on my deck.
Oh, come on.
Can't go out.
If it isn't one thing, it's another, right, mate? Blimey. Okay, so yeah, I guess we'll pretty much just head around this in like a... Use the other hand, because that's just got a little pointer on it. So I guess we'll sort of head to that one, and then work our way around all those, heading down towards that big one down there, and something back there I think I can see as well. If that isn't just another rock. That seems like the most logical route to take, seems like the route it wants you to take. Although I'll probably go back around over the corner and get some oxygen first, because that is ticking down. Not fast, but not slow either. So then. That was actually a lot more interesting than I anticipated, really. I thought it would just be some sort of relatively generic shooter thing, because it made so much fuss about the... fuss is a strong word. Mentioned the multiplayer so strongly over the single player, but that seems actually really interesting. Alright then. So the game is available on Steam, although there will be the usual links down in the comments. I don't know if it's available on Oculus Home. It is Oculus VR supported, so you do get the choice when you start it on Steam, so there's no reason not to buy it on Steam really, I guess. If it isn't at home particularly, then, you know, you only got one option, haven't you? That'll have to do. If you did enjoy that, please do click the like button, it'd be very much appreciated. Of course, I'd like to know you like these things, particularly when they're as beautiful as this. If you've got any questions or comments, you can leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. And of course, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. As of today, I've just hit the 400 subscriber mark, so we're now marching our way towards 500. So if you haven't subscribed, do so, please, and help me get to that next target. That would be awesome of you. Right then. So, otherwise, I shall see you next time for another, what we call this, like a VR space thriller? VR space thriller, yeah, that'll do. Thank you very much for joining me.